Hi Gemini, my name's Marcus. Welcome to my channel. Doing a reading for the last 2 weeks of January 2023. So let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the last 2 weeks of 2023. So you've been having some communication issues and things not gelling quite as well as you'd like them to. Let's have a look, see what's going on for Gemini for the second 2 weeks of 2024. Oh, look at this, nice energy. Okay. So we have No Place Like Home, one of my favorite cards. This is the energy of being at home where you are and being satisfied. This is definitely the card of satisfaction. But also number 5 is things are changing around you with your satisfaction, but you're protected and you're happy and you're in your element. It's a lovely energy. So you're going to be feeling quite good during the last 2 weeks of January. And we've got here flexible. This card's a reminder to remain flexible and to be open-minded, in a sense, to things around you and to changes around you. So there may be a lot of turmoil around you, but you see this person's on top of an egg. The egg is another home that's protected, and this egg is you going through changes as well. You can see there's a certain amount of growth going on with the flexibility. So this is like a young sapling, like getting blown around. You see they've got a little thing growing out their back, like a plant growing almost like a wing, and they've got like on their heads like I don't know if those are daffodils, but definitely the energy of like new starts and fresh starts, but remaining flexible and seeing how things go. And then we've got serendipity. This is perhaps a chance meeting with someone somewhere. So this might be you going out and about and doing something that's different to what you'd normally do, and there's a chance meeting happens with someone. And this might be something that you're manifesting at this stage, because we've got here, or you've manifested, because we've got here imagine. And the imagine card to me is like the magician. It's imagine what you want and refine it, and then see how, then it'll be brought to you by spirit. So very much you manifesting a situation, but being open-minded as well. So don't be too rigid in your thinking when you're doing this manifestation that you're doing. Because what's coming in is probably better than what you could possibly imagine. But this might be a chance meeting with someone, and it leads to a new relationship or something like that. But this person is like, I can see this person might be like home to you, and this person gives you a lot of peace. So it's a lovely energy, to be honest with you. It's a nice place to be. Whenever I get a home energy, I generally feel very good. And the imagine energy, sometimes imagine can be like a little bit like you meet someone and it's great, and then it turns out nothing like what you expected, and that might be the serendipity side to it. And maybe sometimes you can get into this energy of being too I'm getting very dry throat. Can be into this energy of being too rigid in what you want and not allowing it to flow too much. And maybe there's a little bit of a warning here that allow things to develop and flow as they're meant to. So we've got here on my Moon Oracle deck, I've got here overcome. So there's a breakthrough coming in, communing. That's basically, there's people around you. So maybe this might be where things happen within your community. You might be going to some event with some friends, or a birthday or something like that, and you'll end up meeting someone in this environment. And then we've got for that imagine ascending. So I can see that your manifestation powers are actually growing as well, but this is moving up to the next level, reaching the next pinnacle. So definitely some moving. And I can see there's a reflection as well here under the cards. So contemplate the next move, observe before acting. And that's definitely the imagine card. Like before you manifest, decide clearly what you want and what you don't want. Those are important. But also reflection is the home card. So you're sitting, this is the energy of like sitting at home, enjoying the now, because there's nothing like the now. The future's not it's not a real thing, and the past is not a real thing. We only have the present, and that is the gift itself. So, having done that, let's have a look at where we're going with this. So, I'm going to do the tarot now for you, Gemini. Just bear with me. What's on the cards for Gemini for the last 2 weeks of January? What's on the cards for Gemini for the last 2 weeks of January? What is on the cards for Gemini for the last 2 weeks of January? Okay, so some of you may not... I'm sorry. I sometimes find myself almost mixing different styles of readers that I watch, which is kind of interesting. I've become very self-aware. Okay, so we've got the Devil. So you might be feeling very, very, very tied to certain situations and feeling very toxic. Yeah, and things are moving extremely slowly. You've tried to, you might be trying like a different perspective on things or trying to turn things around, but it still feels like a very stuck energy. Like you might be feeling extremely stuck where you are in work and things like that, and that there's no progress. Yeah, definitely. Wounded warrior energy there, so you might be feeling there's no progress and you're like, oh, I'm so sick of this. Fighting off people, trying to remain positive, trying to move forward. It's taking a lot of strength because you've got the strength card there, but I mean, that's a good energy. That's an energy of you learning to stick with what you want and not allow other people to influence you, which is a great energy. And then we've got here, well, yep, you moving slowly away from this energy. I can see that coming in now. Yeah, it looks like you sort of been reflecting a lot. So it's been a long period. There's been a period of reflection, gaining strength, maturing, and slow forward movement, but still feeling extremely stuck. But now you're starting to move away from this energy. Yeah, this might be someone like a fire sign that you're moving away from, or it's you finding your passion and realizing your worth and your passion. King of Wands. Here is someone who's very creative, or finding a new creative outlet or something like that, and moving towards it, and that will perhaps help you. Well, definitely help you move away from this toxic energy and finding yourself again. And then you're moving into, look at this, you're moving into a place of the sun. I mean, with the toxic energy and self-reflection and moving away from this toxic thing and being more creative. Maybe subconsciously, maybe you want to be more creative in your work environment and in your life, but you're not too sure what to do. And maybe you'll meet someone and they'll put you on a new path or enlighten you with something or give you some news, and this will lead you into a new direction, which will give you a lot more joy in the future. So let's go into here. Yeah, recently it looks like you've had a new start. But sadly, that looks like it's left you feeling very much almost like you hadn't got over the past. Or perhaps you've had a hard time letting the past go. But we've got the Lovers there, but I don't see this as a Lovers card. If you look carefully, there's the snake on here. So I think of quite a few Lovers cards have snakes on them. But I see it as a Kundalini rising coming into balance. The opposite's attracting, the opposite comes in to throw you off, because normally when you're wandering through life, you're wandering around pretty much like the back of the card. No one can really see what's going on inside. Or when someone comes along who's like betrays you or makes you more self-conscious, it's for a reason. It's for your own personal growth. And that's what I'm seeing here, is someone they're being awakened. And that's what's happened in the past. So this new start might be a new awakening. But there looks like there's still this energy of like... Okay, this isn't the same as like the Five of Cups normally. The Five of Cups normally, the cups are behind him. This is like almost the person seeing what's happened. And then they're looking at the new cups and they're going, well, I've got two other cups here. So there's still possibility. So let's see and look at that. What's coming in the near future is this lovely energy of the Nine. We've got the Nine of Cups. We're like, feeling good. Feeling good about ourselves, self-satisfied. You might be even feeling a little bit smug because, I mean, you're in this happy energy. You've got this new perspective on life and you're feeling like quite grandiose. And in the past, there may have been like an Aquarius or another Gemini or someone else who was just very, very almost rigid. I'm seeing someone who's quite stuck in their ways. Like they're friendly and they're quite enlightened, but no, okay, I get it, right. So what I'm seeing here is someone you've made a new, there's someone who's come into your life and they have given you some enlightenment, and this has been a new start and it's been a new healing. And so you've chosen between like good and bad, the devil and well, you could say the devil and God, and good and bad, good and evil. You've chosen to like heal yourself so that you can reflect on both and see both sides of the coin. And that is true enlightenment. I mean, that is the Taoist way. And we've got here, yeah, you standing your ground and where you are. You're like, okay, wounded warrior energy with the sun is kind of a bit of a mixed energy here. But we've also got the Seven of Wands, which is sort of like you standing your ground. Creating stronger barriers about from people in the past who have hurt you, and standing your ground and standing firm, and then feeling great about yourself because you've got this new perspective and you're feeling really good. I've got the Three of Swords as well, so there could have been in the past as well. This has caused you a lot of heartache and pain, but you seem to be walking away from it and feeling a lot more secure and creating security around you, and you're looking at long-term security by the looks of this. And this looks like you, like in your element, being single, taking care of your family, walking away from things that hurt you or that have hurt you in the past. And I'm also seeing we've got the Five of Wands here, and that looks like you're just looking away from it, or you see she's looking straight up at the owl. She's like, what would you do? And it's like, well, I don't care about people fighting, it's none of my business. And that's leading to new opportunities and maybe even new partnerships in the near future. But it looks like you are forging a path forward, which is very nice. So let's have a look at what the Illumination Oracle has to say about some of these cards here. So the ones I'm really looking at, really interested in, is that Five of Coins energy and the Devil energy. Let's see what that was, because that's interesting. And then we'll see if there's anything on the outcome as well. But we definitely got some nice cards here. Especially, I mean, you've got to consider the sun overpowers everything. So where you have been and where you're going are quite different places. You might find yourself going out, finding a new love interest for Valentine's Day. And you might be coming out of this single status thing that's been going on with a lot of people. Single status thing. Hello. Anyway. What is a single status thing? It's my life. Okay, so let's see what the cards have got to say. Okay, so 4. Okay, so there was a separation. That's definitely a 5 of Cups. Yeah, trusting your higher self and allowing mystery into your life, or allowing a sense of mystery about yourself. Perhaps you've isolated yourself a bit and you've been working on yourself, but definitely separation in that one. And let's have a look at what we've got here for the Devil. So what we've got: detachment, sentimental apology, and a realization. So whoever you were dealing with, they're extremely detached. They might have apologized, or maybe you were expecting an apology, but you've come into the realization that this person's not going to give it to you, and maybe they're just not worth it. And then what else have we got here that's quite nice? Let's talk about the outcome as well a little bit, because that's quite nice. So doing shadow work, cutting off people that are toxic to you. And we've got intervention here, so maybe that's like, I wonder what the intervention energy is. Bear with me. Let me see what's... Okay, I'm being drawn to the shoes. So This might be like spirits intervened, or people around you have intervened, and that's led you to walk away, or even the person's walked away. Yeah, might be someone who's very codependent and toxic, and they've walked away. They're probably not talking to you. Doesn't look. They might have self-esteem issues, and that's why they're doing this. Yeah, or someone else is. Oh, it looks like even someone else they might have very low self-esteem, and someone else is influencing them, and they're actually like quite vulnerable in a way. But anyway, I'll just take that. Yeah, so it looks like someone is quite immature, and they're very easy to influence, and they've influenced this person. So but it looks like you're doing your own healing. Let me see what else Spirit's got to say about the Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords can be a very heavy energy. But I mean, with the Sun, it looks like you're getting past that energy. Yeah, you're healing. Look at that. That's lovely. What else have we got on this? So you're definitely coming to terms with this. Healing your insecurities. So you might have been a little bit codependent yourself in the past. Yeah, and you're being very conscious of the fact that people can be very tricky. So I think this is you surrendering to like your higher self and healing, and surrendering to the fact that there was a lot of deceit in the situation. Anyway, a nice reading for you. It looks very, very good. I mean, with the Sun card, we're going to go back to the Sun card, because that is the one that counts in a lot of ways. I wish you a happy 2 weeks. If the reading didn't resonate, please check your rising, your moon, or your Venus. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. Otherwise, you have a good 2 weeks, and thank you for listening to me. Bye.